Hello everyone, welcome to another segment of Society Speaks. I'm your host, Celestine Hato, aka KC, and I'm here with my co-host, Benis. Benis, please introduce yourself to the house.
Hello viewers, my name is Benis Usagede. Call me Benis Elsa, and I remain your co-host on Society Speaks. Stay tuned.
So everyone, we are going to be doing everything brief. We are not here to bore you. So there's words on the street about DNA and paternity test.
Mm-hmm.
So today we are going to deliberate a little or more on this Hilton argument about DNA test. The words on the street are, they said most women are afraid whenever they hear the word DNA, and it's being an obstacle in the society. So today, Benis here is going to be defending the women and making us, the men, understand more about these issues on ground. Benis, I'm going to be asking you a few questions about this paternity test. The words on the streets are, they said anytime the women hear the word DNA, they are afraid. They are afraid of that word DNA. Is that the truth about...
Yes, it is true. My gender are always scared about the word DNA. And I think it's very wrong for you as a woman to be scared about DNA. And most especially if you know your tracks are clean and you have no eating agenda, or you haven't done dirty games. So there's nothing to be scared about.
So there's nothing to be scared about?
No, absolutely nothing.
Okay, what about, is it appropriate for a man to conduct a DNA without his wife knowing? Is it appropriate?
Very wrong.
It's very wrong?
Yes.
Oh.
It's wrong that you are trying to create a rift between you and your partner. If there is something that you are not comfortable with, or you are having thoughts, or you have signs or doubts about your child, because that child is already calling you papa or whatever it is, then it's something you should discuss with your partner.
Okay.
If the both of you are not able to come to a conclusion, then it's understandable you going behind her to do your own test.
Okay, what you're saying is it's not appropriate for a man to do that behind...
without the wife knowing at all. Is very, very wrong. There will never be trust in that marriage anymore.
Then what about if the man does and find out that the test is negative?
The children are not his.
Yeah, yes. So what about that? Is it still appropriate?
It's still not appropriate, because
there must be a written agreement.
There should be an agreement.
Okay.
There should be an agreement. That's why I always say, like, these days, this whole paternity fraud didn't actually start with us. If we want to really dig into it, it started in the days of our mothers, those second wives.
Yeah, but during the days of our parents, then there was no issue of paternity test. When you bear a child, they will look at it. It looked like his mother. It looked like that. So
of course.
So there was no need for that.
There was no need, because civilization has not actually gotten to their age.
Yes.
So now that we are exposed, we have that civilization already. So we are now looking for questions, seeking for answers.
But there's also words on the street that whenever someone maybe you bear a child, for instance, they said it's very well, like, it's appropriate for you to conduct a DNA first before going home. I
think the government should be responsible for that.
Okay.
Every hospital should make it a compulsory, should make it mandatory that.
But it's quite expensive. It's quite expensive.
That is the more reason why the government should take responsibility. When the government signed that law into actions, every hospital, immediately every woman put to bed, be it a new couple, an old couple, whatever it is, it's not your bill. It's for the government to sort. The government had to sort out the bills. They should make it compulsory to
For everyone.
conduct that test, a DNA test. It's not the couple's business. They should add it to the birth certificate of those children while they are discharging them from the hospital. So it should look like, okay, they did my child's DNA. If the DNA is not out, they should be able to call the parents. Please, you forgot some things. You should, when they are coming for immunization, whatever it is, you give it to her like your result came out. So it should be something every couple should be aware of.
They should agree.
Yes.
They should be agreed.
Once the government passed that law, everybody is on everybody's mind already that if my wife puts to bed, the government are responsible for so thing. This is what I'm taking care of. This is what I'm taking care of. And another thing is that there's another paternity fraud that 85% of the tests conducted in Nigeria these days always come out negative.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Are you saying is that the fault of the hospital? Or?
I don't. That's what I say. I don't know why, because.
But they should make it mandatory that both the male and the female should do the test.
Sometimes my gender always take the whole blame. Like when they conduct tests and they find out, okay, it's not the man's child. Why don't you give that woman the benefit of that to also conduct her own test to also be sure if that child is also hers?
Yes.
Because nurses and doctors do frauds,
They can swap the baby too.
Yes. They will give you, sometimes they'll give you dead baby, sometimes they'll change the sex of the child just to please a rich
but
family.
Most women these days, maybe if the man just conduct the test, the man say, okay, I'm not the father of the child, the woman start crying. Why not just say, okay, you wait, let me go and do my own test?
Yes.
I prefer let them always
they should do it together.
Yeah, they should do it together. Let me go and do my own test. Let's see. You understand?
Yes, they should do it together.
It might be an error from the hospital. You understand?
The earlier the better. Women, you start standing your ground, start owning up. I think the better. Because especially if you know you are clean.
They should be faithful to their husband.
If you know you are clean.
Or partners should be faithful to each other. You understand?
As a woman, if you know you are clean,
yep,
you have no hidden cockroach in your cupboard, there is absolutely no reason why you should be scared of DNA. And if your husband insists on conducting it, the both of you should conduct that test together. Insist you conduct it together. And if the results come out negative on both of you, then you know who to face. And if the result comes out negative on one side, then you know still who to face.
Okay. Benis, we should not bother with more of this thing. And I hope we are going to be discussing more about this paternity test, DNA
and
test. More answers. The paternity fraud in the country.
It's rampant.
It's rampant, yeah. Paternity fraud is rampant. Me and my co-host will see you next time. Same channel. Please. Same time.
Every Friday.
Please stay tuned. Thank you. Bye.
Society speaks.
Society speaks.